Welcome back. This is episode 4 of shook0nez. Bush and Liam are not here today. Liam has family that are coming over to his house. Bush is a little bit under the weather. That is okay because it has been kind of hectic for people to see family because of the weather. Also, people are getting sick because of the coldness, but that happens to everybody. But today I wanted to talk about how the debate of Xbox and PlayStation are still going on. When is this gonna stop? Do you know? I don't know. For me, I don't have both consoles. I wouldn't say I'm a big gamer. Well, obviously because I don't have a console. But there was a time where I did have PlayStation 3, and PlayStation 2. Personally, for me, I'm still fond of PlayStation 2. I still have mine, but it's not a PlayStation 4. But now, we're coming out with the PlayStation 5, which I have no idea how it's going to be. But I heard that it is going to be able to play from PlayStation 1 games to PlayStation 2 and 3. So that is a possibility for us to be starting to play our favorite games as children when we were our childhood video games. I'm also under the weather as well. I've been taking a new diet, so I kind of feel like I haven't eaten jack shit. Anyways, as I was saying, so the new PlayStation is supposedly gonna be able for us to play our old childhood games, such as Crash Bandicoot. I would also say the old version of Tomb Raider, and a whole bunch of other ones. I look fond to that because if that's possible, then I would love to get my hands back on. I've talked about it before in other podcasts with Bush. I would love to get my hands back on Def Jam, Fight for New York, or NFL Streets. I have the NBA Streets Volume 2, and that's been one of my favorite games. I'm not really fond of the GTA Vice City anymore for some reason. I'm more of a San Andreas kind of guy. I got it, and I started playing it, and I got to that level where you're in that helicopter, and you're trying to find a fucking balance for you to fucking aim at the guys at the cartel houses. You know what I mean? If you know that level. What I also wanted to talk about was that Xbox and PlayStation have been debating which one's better. Currently, both of them play Blu-ray. You both can watch YouTube, Netflix. I'm not so sure about Disney Plus, maybe possibility. But there are certain games you cannot play, such as Halo, that is for Xbox, Uncharted, that is for Xbox. For PlayStation. My bad. Fuck, I almost slipped up there. Bush will still be editing the video, so hands down to him because even though when he's sick he still wants to work a little bit, put some weight around. Liam, he has family, so I can't really say anything about him right now. But also I have been hearing rumors about how styrofoam cups now. So how Star Wars, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, by the way. I'm sorry that I fucked that up. I've been hearing that Star Wars is gonna have a sneak peek, but it's also gonna add in an episode of the Mandalorian, and sorry about that. There was an interruption. Forgive me for sort of stopping and pausing there for a second. But as I was saying, Star Wars. I'm looking forward to the Mandalorian. It is a great quality show. I've been telling Bush, you gotta watch the Mandalorian show. I probably am butchering the name. Like I said, huge Star Wars fan. I keep repeating that. Anyways, yeah. For some reason, the whole Mandalorian, it just kind of brings out more of a story to the franchise because, the saga, because of how the Empire went down. So I get how why the Mandalorians are hiding So far, I know of that they were a race that were helping the government, but then the government betrayed them, apparently, or the government wanted to erase them, so they forced themselves to go into hiding. That is all I know so far about the Mandalorian. I personally do want to know who is wearing the mask of, I forget the name, God fucking damn, but like Baby Yoda, you guys, like that is adorable. Like, we all know and we all love and we must protect at all costs for Baby Yoda. I'm still seeing things about like how people are like, oh, Baby Groot is still the new clout, or Baby Yoda, Baby Yoda this, Baby Groot that. I don't know. I'm a Marvel fan and a Star Wars fan, but I cannot love both. So I got a hands down to Baby Yoda. One, Yoda, the Force, like all-time legendary fucking Jedi warrior. That is like pretty much how I would put it down. Like, I'm sorry to those who love Marvel, but like, it's just Star Wars has been my shit ever since I was like a little kid. That being said, because there wasn't like really good Marvel movies at the time when I was little, until like Iron Man came out. But then that was when like shit was starting to get down. And by that time I think Star Wars was already like had like a few movies out. Possibly all of them are out already. But as I was saying, Star Wars: Rise of the Skywalker. How do you think they're gonna end it? Fuck, like, holy shit. Like, I don't even know. I'm excited for this. Like, I'm saving money for the 20th to buy those tickets. Like, I'm waiting for, like, pre-order to happen right now, because I'm waiting on that shit. Because I have not heard anything about pre-order. I have not found anything about pre-ordering tickets. I'm waiting, and I will get my hands on those fucking tickets to go see the movie premiere first, because it'll be, like, the first movie I've ever seen coming out as a premiere. Or you know what I mean by that. But to those who are Star Wars fans, you've seen the trailer. It's like gives you like mixed emotions. Like sometimes, I can't explain myself that well with this, because it gives you such mixed emotions about like the whole trailer is like, will they die? Will they win? Will it be a draw? Will everyone still continue to do the same thing? Will Kylo Ren become good? That's what I want to know, because I've seen sometimes where he's realized, man, I'm fucking up. But I feel like he might die. That being said, he had a chance to go, he had a chance to be good, but then he chose that he wanted to be like on the dark side, to follow his grandfather's legacy, Darth Vader, R.I.P. Vader. I don't know. For me, it just doesn't feel right that he's on that side. Like, yeah, he misunderstood how Luke was seeing him, wrong timing. Luke Skywalker. I can get where Luke is like coming from, because like obviously, at some point, I already knew that at some point in my life, I already knew that like Jedis were gonna be like pretty much almost all gone, and that some were gonna be bad, some were gonna be good. But then I've also been hearing that when Luke Skywalker talked about Kylo Ren leaving his sight to become like Vader, he took a handful of his students and killed the rest off. Now, I don't know if you guys paid attention to that, but I sure did. And I'm wondering, who the fuck did he take? And where are they? Because I didn't see them in any other ones. Like The Last Jedi, I didn't see them in that. I was hoping that I would when... Oh, man, like I'm so excited for this movie. You have no idea. I'm going to change the topic because I'm like going on way too fast. I'm like drinking water. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's ASMR now. Ice water. It's delicious. No, but I had mashed potatoes today. because I can't eat meat anymore, apparently. I'm not going to explain myself, but, like, oh, man, I haven't eaten a lot since this diet has been happening. I feel like I'm suffering a lot. I'm probably just, like, fucking overreacting on this shit. But as I was saying, let me get back to my list of topics. Yes, that cat movie. What the fuck? The cat movie. That shit's weird. That shit is weird. Like, not gonna lie, that shit is weird. Like, okay, I want to know, because personally, I probably wouldn't watch it, due to, like, I'm not a musical kind of guy. I'm not into cats that much. I'm a dog person myself. Even though I'm allergic to dogs, I'm still a dog person. But I feel like, you know, in a way, I'm putting my opinion on this. This movie, even though it's weird as fuck, but I gotta hand it down to the people creating it. That the directors, everyone, including Taylor Swift. I heard Taylor Swift in that. But because it's so weird that it's kind of good because it's so creative. Like, have you ever thought about, actual people, being cats? And I'm not talking about Puss in Boots. Do not fucking bring Puss in Boots or Catwoman. You know what I'm fucking talking about. That movie looks so creative that it could be good. Now, I'm not into musicals, like I said. But that doesn't mean that I'm not going to give it a chance. Personally, I'm probably going to be like, I really don't like this movie because it is a musical. But then I got to realize that I'll watch it through. I can come back, review it on the podcast, and then give my full opinion about what I think of it. Even though, everyone's dressed up as a fucking cat, it's creative as hell. I'm kind of wondering how it's going to go down. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys are also wondering that too. It's no joke. Like, lately there hasn't been a lot of movies coming out good. Excuse me, burp. As I was saying, there's not a lot of movies that are coming out lately that were good since, Endgame. And, that whole movie with Will Smith, I think, what was it called? Gemini or something like that? That movie sucked. I saw it. It sucked. Like, no disrespect to Will Smith. It's just, I love the guy. He's a great actor. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. No, the movie just sucked. Like, I thought it was going to be good. The trailer was better than the movie. Just like Suicide Squad. The trailer was better than the movie. Now, speaking of Suicide Squad, I'm kind of figuring out why. I'm trying to figure out, because I've been researching. I've been kind of like looking into like the comics to see if like this is a part of like one of the comics to Harley Quinn and the Joker, because the Joker apparently broke up with Harley Quinn. Even though he went he went through all that fucking pain just to like break her out. Like, he fucking fell in in the helicopter. I thought he died. A lot of people else thought he died, but then he was surprised when he came in with the fucking, it's a SWAT uniform. The SWAT T. Nah, like I was saying, like, trailer was interesting. Harley Quinn explains why, like, that the Joker and her broke up. And I want to know why. I don't know how, but like it seemed like Harley Quinn just kind of became a little more crazy because of a broken heart. Now, how will the movie turn out? I don't know. I haven't looked into it that much about the storyline, but I just wanted to know. Well, I did look into the storyline because I did mention that I was looking through comics to figure out why they broke up and why this whole thing was happening. I wonder if like the movie will be good or bad, because Suicide Squad was kind of good but also really bad. That being said, I just thought that this is my opinion. You guys can be angry about Jared Leto or whatever you call him. He was not the best Joker. A lot of people are like, "Oh, Jared Leto was like the best Joker ever. Like, cast him again for any more Joker movies." No, fuck me. Like, Joaquin Phoenix played Joker very well. There was a lot of pain. There was a lot of power to his voice. He showed like some. He just gave the screen something that a lot of people could understand. Like, I'm not saying there are a lot of people that go through the same thing that the Joker did, because that would be completely fucked. No. What was the other guy's name? Heath Ledger or something like that. Yeah. He played Joker, and that's probably one of my favorite Jokers of all time. Why? He was just more of a how would I put it? He was more of like a Thanos. Like, in my opinion, I'll put it like that. Just hear me out, though. He was more of a Thanos mood, because he wanted to sacrifice things to have a voice in the world. Like, he wasn't after money, He was trying to, teach something, but then, I don't know. Taking over Gotham as a Joker would be badass, because he is a gangster. I think it's just that there were so many parts, there's so many parts that Joker is about. The Joker can be sentimental sometimes. The Joker could be totally insane. Sometimes the Joker could be poetic. If you know what I mean, you obviously do. If you read the comics about the Joker has, gone through different situations before he became the Joker. He has gone through situations after he became the Joker. There are different storylines about the Joker. Sometimes I read one where the Joker was well, I didn't read. It was more of what do we call it? Conspiracy theory of the Joker, on how Bruce Wayne wanted to go back in time to save his parents, but the timeline would have gone wrong for him. So he was the one who killed his own parents, and because of that, he went totally insane and became the Joker in the future. Bruce Wayne, that's what I'm talking about. And there was another one where, the Joker is the Batman's older brother, and because he was totally insane, the Wayne parents, totally abandoned him in the Gotham Asylum. He escaped, and then he killed his parents, but left Bruce to live, because of how much he loved his little brother. Now, those are just theories, not conspiracy. Those are just theories, and that's what's on my mind. Do I think that this new movie with Harley Quinn and the rest of the gang is going to be good? Sorta. It was a lot going on. I don't know what they were trying to do, what they were robbing, what they were stealing, what they were robbing, or what they were fighting against, but that didn't stop me from, wanting to see it. It's not out yet, but I will go see it, and I will review it on the podcast here. There were other things I wanted to talk about. I keep going on about these topics, but sometimes I don't even make sense with them. All right, so let me see. Hold on. Okay. A full look of Dior collaboration with Air Jordan 1s. Now, I'm looking at them right now. It sort of has a wolf gray, a light wolf gray look. Smooth, with the Dior logos, ice bottoms, see-through ice bottoms. They look good. The one thing I hate, though, I like the colorway. the colorway is great. The one thing I hate though is that the Dior swoosh is like, it's not the best. I personally, I would have thought that they would have gone more creative. Like the bottoms are great. You know, one part, bottom is the Dior logo, and the other one is the Air Jordan. You know, the Air Jordan 1 logo. If you know what I mean. I think, how would I put it? Air Jordan literally just says that. I don't know. Personally, I would have thought they could have made it look a little bit more creative. This is kind of plain. You know, some people will be like, "Oh, you don't fucking know what sneakers are, bitch." Like, no, I have been, into sneakers ever since I was little. I've loved the Nike. Fuck me, I've loved the Nike SBs, Pigeons. I loved like all types of shoes, from Jordans to Adidas to New Balance to Reeboks, etc., etc. The only thing I'll clap for are the bottoms and the colorway. Everything else, it just looks plain. It literally looks like something you could buy, at a flea market. It would look like a fake. I thought, literally, I'm thinking that Nike could do better, especially that they did a collaboration with Dior. I think they could have done better. Why? If you look for yourself, I literally found the link on Twitter, and I'm looking at them in rotation mode. They're not that great. Of course, everything has a price. For something this unworthy has a big price. Maybe it'll be around like 2,000, 1,000, 800, 700. Who knows? Fucking sneakers are crazy these days. But so I'm reading the comments now, like from this guy saying, "Imagine paying 2,000 for these, LMAO. I'm sure I am gonna pay that." What the fuck? No, I had to spend. This one guy's like, I had to spend $2,000 on Dior. These would be the last option, apparently. If I had, my bad. This, man, honestly, I can't with this. I was expecting more out of this. Like, honestly, I was expecting more. I don't know. Jordan, Nike, Adidas, a whole bunch of other shoes have been like losing their touch. Yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. There's a lot of nice sneakers." Yeah, there's a lot of nice sneakers, but that's like only one pair out of a dozen. And I feel like those who are in small cities, cities where they don't have much, but they have the creative mind to create something. I feel like those type of people should be on the team of designing. Like, yeah, Dior is going to be the one to, like, pick what they want with Jordan, but, like, let someone else hold the pen. This is, like, I'm kind of disappointed. Like, the only part, like I said, were the bottoms and the colorway. The white and wolf gray. This is, well, I could say, like, shark gray or wolf gray, but, like, anyways, this is just bad. This is disappointing. Now, let me go back to my list. I could get down on something else. Here. Forbes on Twitter. All right, let's go to this. Why Fox and Disney are making another Planet of the Apes movie. Why the fuck are we doing this again? Why? Fucking Caesar died. Why the fuck are you making another movie? Is Caesar gonna come back to life? Did someone fucking heal the bitch? Why? That makes no sense. Goddamn. Like, Jesus. Like, I'm gonna read this. I'm not reading it to you, but I'm gonna read it myself. And aliens and pressures, not defaults. Xmas getting rebooted. The X-Men. I forgot that Disney bought the X-Men. It's getting rebooted into the MCU. Planet of the Apes is now... Oh, fuck. I literally forgot that everything with Fox is with Disney. So Planet of the Apes is now Disney's most valuable, fucking... besides Deadpool. But I just want to know, why make another movie? Like, Caesar died, the apes found harmony in a place where they can live in peace. The war ended. We already knew that the humans weren't going to live, obviously because the disease got out there. Fuck, now I gotta play with this Rubik's Cube. I don't know, it's just stupid how, people, think that, oh, we'll make another movie, it'll be big. It probably will be big. Because why? Because people love Planet of the Apes, man. We love monkeys. R.I.P. Harambe. Sorry. But just why? Why make another movie? Let something die slowly. Like I said, if you reboot the whole thing, you're going to fuck it up for everyone else. That's my opinion. Some people might say, oh, the movie sucked. You suck. Goddamn. It's just... fuck it. Planet of the Apes has 3 parts to it. I could be wrong. Maybe. I am probably right. But they went from how it begins, and then how it's going in the present, and how it will end. Why do you want to make another movie? There's no point. Disney, stop. I was happy with Caesar dying, because he's been through so much. He leaded the apes out of captivity. Fuck. For fuck's sakes, just let them die. Not all apes are oh my shit, man. You're making me lose my goddamn fucking... Ooh. I don't know why I'm getting so fed up with this shit. This is it gets me heated. But then why? Why? It makes no sense. Honestly though, movie companies will make a reboot. Look what happened to RoboCop. That shit was horrible. Oh, Jesus. Look what happened to Ghostbusters. That shit was horrible. Not because of the girls. I thought they were funny. I just thought that the storyline didn't really add up. You know what I mean? Everyone knows what I mean. Oh, who the fuck I'm kidding. That movie lost a lot of money. But I did hear that... I already told you guys in the last podcast episode with Bush, that there's going to be a continuing of Ghostbusters, but not with the females, but with the old characters. I heard about it. I don't know if it's true. I'm not saying it's confirmed, but I heard that the rumors say that they're all going to come back and continue the storyline. Will they save the Ghostbuster name? Probably yes. Will they lose money? It's a 50-50 chance, because not everyone can act the same way. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. Some people change, especially with when it comes to acting. I noticed some actors they change. How would I put it? My back hurts. I personally, I've seen some movies. Some actors would change, just their tone, just to act a little bit better. But it just doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I saw it, and I wasn't, all impressed. Kind of just, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going to skip over this, because it's literally, it's not really worth talking about on my part. But I'm gonna go back to Twitter, see what I can find for you guys. Black Friday in Canada is different, and in the States, it's a whole lot different as well. How the fuck did that even start? Like, Black Friday in America is like the purge. You grab what you can. You know, if someone gets stepped on, who cares? We'll pick up the body later. In Canada, I hope I said Canada, like, I hope I said the United States. Because if I said Canada before, and I say Canada again, some people are going to be like, you're fucking stupid. No. But Canada, in Black Friday, like, I've gone and, like, bought some shit during Black Friday, and, like, people are, like, it's, like, kind of true that people are not, like, assholes, you know? I mean, there are some people who are like, oh, I was going to get this, you know, but, like, with a rude tone, but I know that they don't mean it like that. But, I don't know, it's weird how people are. I don't know, like, America, the land of the free, the land where everyone rages the fuck out. Canada, we're also like that, but we just don't show it. You know, we don't want to be like everyone else. If you're Canadian, you know what I mean? You be your own person. Not really gonna matter. Especially if you live in Winnipeg. Everyone's their own person. Some people, well, there's some people who follow the groups. Like, you know, the cool, the bad, the stupid. You know what I mean? But Black Friday, if anyone bought... Okay, I wish Bush was here because I was going to ask him what he bought on Black Friday. What would have been the most expensive thing he bought on Black Friday? Probably nothing, because I know no one literally went out for Black Friday, including me. I didn't have money, but I wish I did. I probably would have bought some shit. That being said, let's just get along for now. Goddamn. Now, I wanted to talk about, how do I put it? Christmas movies. Okay. Christmas movies have been the peak and the starting of a good holiday. You can spend your time sitting with the family watching Home Alone, I'll Be Home for Christmas, Jingle All the Way, this Christmas, and etc. and so on, and fucking holly dolly do. But every family is different. You know? I'm saying this now because it's true. Every family's different. Every family has their way of spending Christmas. If you like to blow up fireworks during Christmas, then go right the fuck ahead. If you like to smash windows or cars, go right ahead. If you like to, like, drink beer and, you know, lay in the snow, go ahead. I'm speaking specifically to people in Winnipeg. I've actually seen a family blow up some fireworks in the park during wintertime, and I almost got a fucking firework ball in my fucking face. But, like, I don't know. Personally, me, I wouldn't know how to get into the Christmas spirit. My family doesn't celebrate Christmas that much anymore. We used to, not anymore, which is, I don't know, it's just a religious thing. Like, no, I mean, like, my mother and stepfather, they're Christian. This is their house, their rules. I follow by. If it was different, I would have bought a Christmas tree for myself. But I'd rather do that when I have my own place. I can't do more than that. But that doesn't mean I can't celebrate Christmas my own way. I've told you guys this multiple times, that I only drink on special occasions. Well, I actually think I only mentioned that like twice, but I only drink on special occasions. Why? If I drank all the time, it would possibly be not the greatest thing. I don't want to be an alcoholic, obviously, so I'm like basically a social drinker. Yeah, you know what I mean. Fuck. I'll drink if it's someone's, wedding, maybe like a special birthday, a farewell, funeral. But I'm not a big drinker. But anyways, Christmas spirit. I'd probably buy an ugly sweater. Personally, I'm looking for an ugly Christmas sweater that has Wu-Tang Clan designs on it. Kind of like that one where that guy is wearing it and not Jingle All the Way. And the night before, you guys know that movie with Seth Rogen. On my point of view, do people even still wear ugly sweaters? I'm talking about the real ones, the OG ones that your grandma makes, that your granny makes, bro. I'm talking about those, knitted, ugly-ass sweaters that you wear on Christmas because you don't want to hurt your grandma's feelings. Those sweaters. I want to know if people still wear that shit. Do people, make their own? Do people, because I've seen so many Christmas sweaters, these past couple days, and they're, not the originals. They're, ones you get, printed on and shit like that, Oh, I want something that feels like Coogee. If you know what I mean. Well, seriously. If I could find an old Christmas sweater, knitted, grandma style, knitted, ugly sweater, Christmas, I'd fucking wear it. I'd wear it until the December ends. Fuck it, I'll even wear it in the beginning of next November. But that is something I wanted to ask because people don't really seem to want to have the Christmas spirit anymore. Everyone's like, oh, we got smart TVs, we'll watch the game there. But for me, excuse me, yawned. I was just yawning. But for me, I want to find my own Christmas spirit, to be honest. Kind of maybe do a dinner for the family. Maybe, go out with my girl, probably go ice skating, drink hot chocolate. I don't know. I haven't had a good Christmas within a few years. Yeah, I've went to families. I've gone and sat there, but I've had depression on my side for a little bit, just because of childhood trauma. So I haven't been feeling the best. And I'm not putting it on here just because I want sympathy. No, I'm just saying that because people these days, they're always like, oh, I had a shitty Christmas, and they would tell others why they had a shitty Christmas, and it wouldn't be even a valuable, reason. It would be something so stupid, my mom didn't let me go out, or oh, I didn't get, my paycheck. You don't need, money to have a good Christmas. Go home. Spend time with the family. Hug your mom. I don't know. I'm just going off way on my end. As I was saying, though, find the Christmas spirit. Repeat that all the time. Wait until December ends. And then fucking party on New Year's Eve, motherfucker. Because New Year's Eve, I feel like it'll be big this year. I don't know why. I just feel like it will. Because people have already done so many crazy shit. Why not do some more? So sorry, my niece just woke up. I can hear from the other room. As I was saying, yeah, I feel like New Year's will be big. We all are gonna just party the fuck out of each other. Drink till you can't drink no more. Probably fight some people as well. Get that old adrenaline going, I didn't mention Coogee sweaters. I'm also wondering how, do people still buy those Coogee sweaters? I'm talking about the one that Biggie, the notorious Biggie B.I.G.'s wore. Those colorful Coogee sweaters. I found one once. But this is when I was, before I was, into, fashion. I was into, sneakers, but I wasn't into, fashion. I found it. It was a blue one, a blue, white, and gray one with, a little bit of yellow in it. And it said Coogee. And I go home that day when I found it. I didn't buy it. I go home and I see that, like, those are expensive. Like, crazy fucking expensive. Like, I was so fucking amazed how expensive they could get. Like, you could sell them for a lot. I could be wrong, though. Some people just make fake websites, though, because I only found one that, like, went up to, like, their sweaters just went up to, like, $2,000 and shit like that. I don't know, like, it's just me, I guess. But I would like to have one of those. I'm talking about, like, the one that the Notorious B.I.G. wore, Biggie. I want the one that he wore. Not the exact one, but, like, one of my own. I would probably have it in, like, a little bit of oversized look because, I like comfort. Comfort is my shit. And I wouldn't change it for anything. Sorry, I had to crack my back. As I was saying, though, this is going to be a long, long year. Even for those who are in university, you're going to deal with a cold. You're going to struggle, but I give props to you because you guys are studying the hell out of yourselves and you just want to get out of that school. I want to get out of my school. I hate school. School's not for everyone. School's not for me. But I'm going because I want something to do with my life. I want to have a certificate that says I can do something and get a job for that and get paid good money. I don't know. I'm not big on the whole, become a plumber. Even though you make good money, become an electrician. Like I say, even though you make good money, what I want to do is that I want to, like, be a barber, cut some hair, make it stylish, because I find that shit to be, like, creative, almost like art, and I wouldn't, like, want it any other way. That's the path I wanted to choose. But then I also had other paths in the past where I wanted to be a shoe designer. Then I wanted to be a fashion designer, which involves shoes, but you know what I mean. And then I wanted to do other shit. But then I realized that you can't do all that shit without money. Even become a hairdresser, you can't do that shit without money. That's why I'm going to start working. I'm going to try to make this podcast go big with my homies. Why? Because we want to make something online for us. And it's just that when you find a career, and you have the opportunity to take it, don't hesitate to take that chance, because if you hesitate, it's going to turn around and walk away from you, and then it's going to give itself to somebody else. And then you're going to say, I fucked up, and I'm never going to get that chance again. And that's the thing that I've been trying to tell, like, certain people in my life, that they can't tell me what I want with a career, because some people have told me, oh, becoming this is stupid. It makes no money. So what? I want to do it because it's like a passion. If you have a passion for something, take it. Just like, I would say what the Joker would said once. If you're good at something, don't do it for free. I don't know. If I had, like, more friends, because I've had friends in the past who were like, oh, I don't know what I want to be. Sometimes I would ask them, well, what's your passion? What are you capable of doing? What is your life skills, So one of them went into the army. She's getting paid a lot of money for that. One of them, she went to Toronto. She's doing fashion designs over in Toronto at the Fashion Academy. Another one is becoming a graphics designer. I know a whole lot of people who wanted to go to art school. I wanted to go to art school, but I know that it's not going to get me a lot anywhere, other than maybe than an art teacher. But, I'm going to end this off with saying that after Christmas, after New Year's Eve, find your inspiration, find your passion, and, go through that door where, it's going to lead you to the way you want your life. Because even though life doesn't go your way, that doesn't mean that you can't make it with what it has. Thank you guys for listening. This is episode 4, and we're out.